Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button. If you're not new, welcome back to another video. In today's video, if you don't follow me on Instagram, which you should, because it's going to be right on the screen, and I might even link it in the description down below. I have posted on my story, which story time, because I want to do story time. So like, which story times would y'all rather have? And it was like between my first kiss and my first detention. And okay, so a lot of people chose first kiss, but people like that know me and that like really closer to me, they said do the first detention because yeah, they're just like first detention, like you can always do your first kiss, but do your first detention. So for one, I was in middle school. I was like in the 6th grade, or was I in the 6th grade? Yeah, I was in the 6th grade. And at that time, like in 6th grade, I just wanted to be cool. Like 6th grade was like that season of like, you want to be cool, so you try to fit in with everybody else. So that's basically what I was on. I was trying to fit in. I was trying to be cool with the cool kids. And I was very talkative. I was very loud. Like, I was a hot Cheeto girl, okay? I was a hot Cheeto girl, and I just wanted to fit in. Like, I wanted to be with the cool kids. My first detention actually, like, was because I was always late to school. Like, I literally was always late to school. So that was my first, like, after school detention. But the detention story that I'm gonna tell y'all about is when, it was like an in-school detention. So my first after-school detention was because I was always late to school, and like my school at the time, like if you were late this many times, you would have to stay at the school for detention, basically. And I only had one detention throughout the whole year, and I was late almost the whole year. So it was really hard to get the detention for lateness, but I did anyway. So basically, it was this girl, and me and her, we did not, I won't say we didn't like each other, but I didn't like her because she was like annoying, like any 6th grader would be annoying. So it was just like, I did not like her. Like, she just was not my cup of tea. And I tried to be as cordial as I can, but she always was irky. Like, she was just annoying. Like, I just did not, nobody liked her. So like, all the people was cool with me, because I was a very cool individual. I ain't gonna lie with you. For me to want to fit in with the cool kids, I could have just stayed myself, because I still was having friends regardless of I was trying to fit in or if I was just a cool individual. People just was cool with me overall. So basically, I was in class and she was like putting her hand in everybody's faces, like just putting her hand in people's faces, and I wasn't going for that. At the time, like, I really just was, like, irritated. Like, easy stuff irritated me, and I really just would not go for anything. Like, I just was like, ugh, like, no, I'm not going for that. I used to sit on, like, in the class, so it was computer class. So I used to sit against the wall, and my computer would be, like, right here, like, lined up against the wall with other people. And I always sat on that side. So she was, like, coming in a row, like, putting her hand in people's faces that sat over there near the wall. So she come over to me and she put her hand in my face, and I moved her hand. I said, yo, like, don't put your hand in my face. Like, I don't want your hand in my face. I don't know where your hand's been. Like, that's another thing. I was a real germophobic, and I'm like, still, I'm on germs, but not as much as I used to be. Like, little stuff would make me mad. Like, and I really thought she was dirty. Like, that's how I really perceived it, because like she was really like, I don't know, she just gave dirty to me. So she kept putting her hand in my face. I was like, yo, you put your hand in my face one more time, I'm gonna smack you. Like, I told her, like, straight like that. Now, usually, I'm a very patient person now. So, like, little stuff like that, it'll probably take, like, a good, like, I have a rule where it's, like, a three-time rule. If you do it, like, 3 times, I'm gonna actually do what I said I was gonna do, because now I don't got a choice. You're not taking me seriously. So, she does it again. And she does it again. And then the 3rd time, like, this one really made me mad, because she actually touched my face the 3rd time. Like, she didn't mean to, because you could tell she was like, oh, I didn't like her face was shocked after she touched my face. So third time she did it, she touched my face, so I smacked her, like literally just smacked her. She was like, oh, like I actually like pimp slapped her. I did not pimp slap her, I just smacked her, like it was like that. It wasn't even like no hard smack, it was just something quick, you know what I'm saying? So she, that whole day, the whole morning, was just holding her face because she was acting like I really did something to her, which I didn't. At least me, I didn't think I did, but you know, she was being dramatic. Class, I was in my next class. It was like it was still morning, and I get like called into the office or whatever. So yes, I get called to the office, and I get to the office, and guess who's sitting there? Her. Like, she's just sitting there, and I'm just like, yo, not for this. Like, you cannot be serious. Like, you got me here for this. Like, she not even hurt for real. She just holding her face, acting like she hurt. So the principal, he was like, I think it was a man. I think it was a man. No, it was a woman. It was a woman. And she was like, what happened? And I was trying to explain what happened. And I was explaining, like, there's nothing wrong with her. She started something, so I finished it. Like, I didn't even go first. I didn't even go first. The girl went first. She explained her side first. And while she was explaining, like, I was, like, calling out bullcrap every time she said something, like bullcrap every time, because everything she was talking about was bullcrap. Like, it was not adding up. Like, it was not what happened. And I was just like, yo, she make me mad, because like nothing was adding up. Like, nothing was adding up, y'all. I swear the whole story that she gave to the principal was not adding up. So the principal was like, Christian, you gotta let her speak. It's her turn. Let her speak. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't want to hear this. It's either give me my detention, give me whatever consequence, and I'm gone. And that's what I said. She gave me detention. So they gave me in-school detention, because I really was not trying to hear that, because I'm not gonna listen to nobody's sympathy sob story, trying to make up a story talking about they got slapped or I was bullying them, because that's not what really happened. Like, and they was gonna listen to her because, like, I ain't gonna lie, it was privileges back then. Like, if she was a light skin with curly hair, nice pretty eyes, like, she was pretty. I'm not gonna hold you, she wasn't ugly. She just did not have the best of attitudes. Like, she was very stank, and it did give dirty. So, like, but she was already a sympathy. Like, she was already begging for sympathy in that area. So it was just like, they was believing anything she was saying. And it was like, whenever I try to like say something like, oh no, that's not what happened, I'm not about to sit here and listen to her run off about something that never happened. Like, she was just talking about stuff that did not happen. So I just told him, like, if you gonna have me in here, just give me, like, hold on, my phone was like warning me I'm gonna die. But like, the phone was gonna die, my bad. But yeah, I was just not about to sit there and listen to her sob story about something that did not happen. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just like get my consequence and go. So I got my detention slip. It was like in-school detention. Like I said, I didn't have an in-school detention for a while. I think I had my next in-school detention was because I had got into like a little altercation with this boy. I forgot who. No, was it a boy? Yeah, it was a boy. I had got into it with a boy, and like, he was blocking my locker, and I was trying to get home, and I was trying to get my stuff out my locker. So like, I was pushed, like, I was telling him to move. Like, I asked him like nicely before, and he just wasn't moving. So eventually, when I got him out of my way, I just pushed him out of my way, because obviously you're not understanding that I don't want you in front of my locker. So while I'm trying to put my combination in, this what made me mad. He messed up my combination when I put the combination in. Like, I'm sitting there trying to put the combination in, he messes it up. And like, I was so mad. So I threw my book bag, and we just started swinging. Bags were flying, and I swear, after I threw my book bag and he threw his, and it was about to be a fight. But then like, the teacher stopped it, and then they sent me to the office, and I had another in-school detention. But that's the farthest it went with me. Like, I never, like, after that, after that whole time of like just like being bad or not just going for anything, I stopped getting in trouble because I did not have time. Like, I really did not have time. So I just stopped doing stuff. Like, I just stopped being like so because I really was like, but I had reasons for everything I reacted on. Like, I never reacted out of like trying to be cool or trying to be like too like out there. I always reacted for a reason, but when I reacted with more of a violence. I didn't react with logic. I reacted with action like every time, and it was not helping me do better in school or keeping me out of trouble. It just kept me in more trouble, so I stopped. But yeah, y'all, that's basically what happened, and I'm better now. Like, after that, I really did not get in those detentions. Like, I never even had a detention for high school. I used to have, like, they would give me detentions, but I just didn't go. Like, I had Saturday detentions like twice, and I didn't go, but I never got in trouble for not going. So yeah, that's really the end of this video. I guess my next story time would be my first kiss, but I don't know when I'm gonna give y'all that story time because that's a little digging deep. That's a little bit digging deeper. So thank you for watching this video. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back with another video. Grrr, bow!